Hello guys, my name is AC Overdose and welcome to the next episode, or, well, sort of the next episode. It's probably not something you guys were thinking you were going to see again, because I made one episode of this and I just never really did it again. But this is another course creation, and I'm post-commentating it, and, sorry, there's no sound in the game because I'm speeding this part up, because the original recording was about, God, how long was it even? It was like crazy long. It was like an hour long, and I sped up the creating, and then I cut out all the attempts on trying to beat it except for the last one, because I legit tried like 30 times, probably more than 30 times, to beat this course. It was that hard. But I made a Super Mario World castle. um, I said in the recording it might have not been the best idea to sort of, like make another castle, because it might get repetitive, but I made it in Super Mario World just because that felt like the game that this castle should have been. I'm really glad I made it like this. Um, but yeah, so that's kind of that, and I don't know, I actually was really proud of this castle. Um, so a big thing that I decided to do is you'll see it at the end of the actual video, but I went ahead and um, I obviously I asked these people, but um, what I went ahead and did was I asked people to play my course, on Twitch and stuff, and then I would take them beating it, and like I would go to their past broadcast and go through there, and I would do it that way. And so that's kind of what I did for this episode. I don't know if I'm gonna do it again, but yeah. So that's kind of what I did there, and I don't know. Hopefully, you guys will enjoy that. I did it for a couple streamers, but yeah. So right here, I'm kind of creating the first little bit. I don't really know what I'm doing, but I'm just kind of testing it out right now. And yeah, so it was just basically the whole process of getting all this to work. It did come out really well. I think it's probably my best castle that I've made. And so right here I was testing, seeing what would work. And so I thought, alright, well that's a little too easy. So what I did, hold up. What did I do? Let's see. Alright, so I put those facing down, basically moved one away, moved the other away. And then this one, what I kind of tried to do, what was I doing here? I don't even know what I was doing here. Oh no, okay, I remember now. Right, yeah. So I basically put these two tall things just for decoration, and then I made the fire stick, the first fire stick anyway, a lot bigger. So that's what I did there. And yeah, it's kind of hard for me to explain what I did in post commentary. It's actually really hard to do that because I don't know, it wasn't too hard to actually make the course, but I was just really off task while doing it, and so it took a really long time. And right there you see an an invisible, there we go, after like the fourth time I got it right, invisible block. You'll see at the end why that happened, but actually no, it might not be at the end, so I'll tell you. I named this course Kaizo 1 because I named the last one Castle 1. I was gonna name this Castle 2, but I thought it might go better under a different name. I don't know, but whatever. So right here I put this really tight jump, and I thought, this might be a little difficult, but I thought, you know what, that's okay. I think people are gonna get it. So that's what I was doing there. I just tested to see how to make the little moving platform go faster. I didn't want to move it faster, I just wanted to test it. But yeah, so that's what I did there. And then to make it tougher, I put that little ceiling, so you basically have to jump from the spot that Yoshi's at onto that platform. So that's how I came up with that idea. And then I think the next part is actually pretty clever. I think it belongs in this castle, this next part. It's not with the pipe. I was experimenting and I didn't like it, so got rid of that idea. But yeah, I don't know. I do really like this level. Like I said before, I think, I don't know, I was as creative as I could be at the time, because I recorded this, like, did I record this yesterday? Well, yesterday for me. It's gonna be Sunday when this is uploaded, probably like late night Sunday. So I don't know, probably like 2 days ago for you guys. But anyways, yeah, so at the time I didn't really know what I was doing, and I was just kind of experimenting with random crap. And yeah, so that's basically all this was. But right here, I did eventually change this part. It wasn't actually gonna work because that block would have been destroyed by the buzzsaws. So right here, I put a bomb, and so I think right here I moved Bowser back a bit. Oh, not yet. Not yet? Alright, well anyways. Right, yeah, okay, so that broke, so I thought, alright, well that's a problem. So, I think what I did here is did I move the block up here? I don't know, I'm just kind of, okay, there it goes. Yeah, I moved the block up. And then I moved those up because the funny thing is, right, that jump is impossible unless you move those buzzsaws up to where they are now. So, yeah, I found that funny. And then I just put a little decoration right here. I think it actually, like, the whole decoration of it looks really, really nice. Like, the whole, like, top of it being the stone, because I actually really like the Super Mario World blocks that you could build with in this game. I love it. But yeah, so I moved the castle, or not the castle, I moved the Bowser portion off a little bit just to do that. But yeah, so basically I had this cool idea for a cannon. It was completely useless. But yeah, so that it kind of worked, but at the same time it didn't like work at all. it like barely worked. So yeah, that happened. But anyway, so I got rid of this part right here, and what I decided to do, and this was actually a really smart decision, I put ground and then I put these guys, and that was probably a really good idea, simply because I really like how, like, because I saw how people fell, and the funny thing is when they fell, they would either, well, that jump basically, what people would do is they would either overjump or they would underjump, and if they underjump, then they fall and hit the lava or the piranha plants. But if you overjump, then you hit the buzzsaw above, so you have to do a very precise jump. It's not that precise. I mean, all you have to do is just spin jump and do like a medium spin jump, and you make it fine. It's not too much momentum. And then I experimented with a Kaizo block here, and I decided to get rid of it eventually, simply because I didn't think it really fit. But you know, I just put that one block in the beginning just to have it there. I don't know. Anyways, so then right here, this is kind of when I decided, all right, this block isn't gonna do good there. So I tested it like that, and it worked okay, but I decided to make it up and down, simply because I kind of like that a little better. So that's what I did there. And yeah, That's basically it. So, um, I did get rid of that block eventually. Yeah, so I think at that point I realized, dude, this jump is gonna be harder than balls if I don't get it. So then I looked at Mario's movement there and I thought, alright, hold on. So if they get hit, I'm gonna put a little thing down here, and I thought, alright, this is a little too easy to land on. So what I did is I put those three things right there, and then I decided, alright, it has to be one. And I don't know when I decided that officially I was, okay, there it is. Yeah, I decided that it was gonna be one block. But yeah, so then Bowser came along. You know, I was trying to do the Bowser okay. And I thought to myself, well, Bowser's fireballs are extremely crazy in this game, and he just does not give any mercy whatsoever. So I thought to myself, alright, well, how am I gonna do this without it being too ridiculous? And I figured out, alright, I know what I'm doing. So what I did was I put one Bowser and I put this thing that I'm building right now. And this is basically, yeah, this is a design that stayed, except I slightly edited it after that. But I thought this was a pretty decent idea. So I for the hell of it, I decided to fill all that in. I don't know why, but I decided to fill it in. Then I got rid of that and put that there. Alright. So now, I put these cannons, and the cannons, I'm very happy with how they looked in the end, because if I didn't, if I didn't put it there, then I think it would have turned out to be pretty bad. So then I put an invisible block there, and I thought, alright, I kind of have an idea. Actually, no, I don't think it was here. It might have been somewhere else. But anyway, so that was that idea. Now, here's where I realized, I didn't realize it yet, but I thought that looked pretty cool, you know, for the look of the castle. And I thought, alright, that looks pretty nice. I kind of like it. Right? So, it wasn't until I tried it out, I realized, alright, yeah, this is impossible. So I eventually made a few edits, and I think they came out pretty well, but I'm not going to actually show you what they were. I don't know why I added this fire stick, just to be a douche, I guess. But, yeah, I don't know. I kind of did that. And I realized that Bowser was going to be pretty tricky. So what I ended up doing is I got rid of that block. I got rid of that block. And I made this little power up. No. What's going on over here? Alright, no, I was trying it from here, I think. Or was I getting rid of that block? No, I got rid of that block at that point, because I realized, alright, yeah, this isn't a good idea. Alright, so then, let's see here. I think right here I edited this part. No, not yet. Maybe I did, I don't know. See, I don't remember exactly when I did it. Alright, so now I played the level through, and I basically just, I got back, you know, whenever, I basically just, like, spawned myself back to where I died, so, just to kind of test stuff out. And at this point, you know, I realized, alright, well, everyone's gonna just slide right off there. So I made it a little easier, and also a little different, alright? It's a different type of difficulty. Then I realized there, oh god. I was about to say oh boy and oh god combined there, just so people don't think I have like a speech impediment. But I decided, oh shoot, that doesn't work either. So I thought, great, what the hell is gonna work here? So I made this. You know, I made this block. And this block worked fine, so that's what I ended up using. So that breaks, and it works pretty well. So, and I was just messing around, I was testing stuff, making sure it worked okay. And yeah, that was basically it. In that invisible block, I put a mushroom. So that's basically all I did for the level at that point. So what you're gonna see now is basically a little clip of me playing the level. So hopefully, you guys will enjoy that. So here I go. So I wait for this little cycle. Now, keep in mind, this was like the 80th attempt that I did on this level. I had played this level so much beforehand. I had mastered it. I had mastered my own level. And I took my time. You know, I didn't try and go too speedy. You might see a couple edits. I don't know. You might not see anything crazy. You might see something in the Bowser fight. I don't remember. So I waited, and I think right here is where I jumped. Yep. So then I jumped, and then right here I just barely miss that fireball. So then Bowser's going crazy, and I wait for the perfect time just to go down. You know, I figure out a good time. Now, as you can see where the cannons are, I got rid of all that because I realized it is impossible to jump over him. So that's why I did that. So I took my time on this one, and eventually, all right. So he did his vertical thing there, and then I got the mushroom, and at that point I trucked it, and I touched Bowser. I thought I was gonna move back, bounce off of him, but I didn't. So that worked out pretty well. So I accomplished that much. So that's basically it, guys. That's my level, and I think it worked pretty well. So yeah, the course ID is gonna pop up in a second, and let's see when it pops up here. I'm naming it Kaizo 1 right now. I think it's... Oh yeah, I think it's about to pop up. Alright, well anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. You can play this course, the thing is down in the description, and as always guys, I will see you on the next episode.
I'm getting impatient now. Oh yeah. Woo! 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 Woo!